Welcome back to our 2-Minute Tuesdays with Trish and Pastor Dave.
2 minute two.
All right, today's question is from Bryce.
Bryce, okay. That's
I
a
think
cool
we've gotten
name.
some questions.
Yeah, I think
right?
Bryce is a repeat customer, which is great. We
I
love
love
our
it.
regulars. Yeah.
All right. Jesus said to love our enemies, but what about when they're doing evil things?
Okay.
Are we just supposed to accept them and let the wrong things continue? Aren't we just helping evil then? All right.
Wow. Okay. That's a tough one, but let's admit at first that our world is broken, and there is absolutely no way that we're going to be able to follow any commandment perfectly in a broken world.
Sure.
You know this from friendships, relationships, whatever. You love someone, right? And yet there's a disconnect there. You fight, you argue, sometimes you break up, or whatever happens, you're not able to do things perfectly. We are not going to be able to love our neighbors perfectly either. And one of the situations in which that happens is when our neighbors are doing something very wrong. And ideally, we would like to say, I'm okay, you're okay, we all care about each other. But sometimes in a broken world, caring about each other means saying, no, we can't do this. First of all, we've got to stop the wrong, and then we will see the evidence of caring that's smiley and cute and wonderful. But until that happens, caring about you means actively working against you. Because you know what? You're hurting the world, you're hurting other people, you're hurting yourself by doing this, and I cannot support this. Now, there's a boundary to that too. Just because I disagree with you or you're doing something awful doesn't mean that I wish awful things to happen to you. If you're acting unjustly, I don't want to act unjustly toward you and perpetuate that wrong. I want to treat you with as much honor and respect as possible, even as I work against you. So I will work against you fairly, and I will work for your good, but working for your good means first stopping the evil that is coming for you or from you, because that's not helping anything. It's an icky kind of situation, but it's important these days. And you know what? Anyone who tells you that, well, you're supposed to love your neighbor so I can do anything I want, that's not actually true, because that person is not in turn loving their neighbor. Instead, they're hurting them.
All right, well, if you have your own questions, Dave has
You know what?
Oh,
I thought, sorry, I don't
you're
have to
fine.
interrupt you, but it
good.
just popped into my mind. You know what? If you're doing wrong and you're doing wrong to someone over there, that person's my neighbor too, right? So I'm loving them by saying to you, no. So, again, broken world, you have to pick and choose sometimes, but I'm not violating love your neighbor by saying stop it. I'm actually doing it just with a different neighbor.
All right, should I stop the clock now?
Yeah, sorry. You can restart it. Just,
Yeah.
it's additional 30-second code.
All right,
Anyway, you were
well,
saying.
if you have more questions, he has an email at...
pastor@sov-id.org.
We also have a website at My Boise Church and a YouTube video at My Boise Church also.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, we're stumbling and bumbling today.
My
That's okay.
brain, all right.
Oh, bumbling. Yeah, we're dressed like
look
bumblebees.
like bumblebees.
So,
We're
there we go.
whacking
It's a bumbly day. That's
All
right.
right, we will see you next week for our next video.
Yay. Bye.